Hello everyone, this is Mimi from Mimi's Crafty Shop. Thank y'all so much for stopping by my channel today. I haven't actually done a video in a couple of weeks. I've been so busy working and doing stuff and just, life gets in the way. But anyway, I have just recently finished my altered file folders that are fall themed and some journals that I'm going to be filming here hopefully today or tomorrow. But these are some tags that I thought I would make, and I'm going to just kind of do it with a craft along with me. These are actually some file folders that I took and put the plastic lace on there and tea-dyed them. And so I had this really pretty napkin that I recently got. I think Pamela Oxidine, if I'm saying her last name right, sent this to me when she sent me some beautiful Happy Mail. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I got it from her. It's just so pretty. I loved it. It just was really a neat one. I've never seen this napkin before. So what I did was I put some freezer paper and ironed it down to kind of give it a little bit of stiffness to it, and that works really great if you haven't tried that technique. And I also have bought this glitter flakes, or is it called gilding flakes, cosmic shimmer. I bought this recently from a lady on Etsy, and I'm gonna try that out. This is actually some tissue paper, and let me move that out of the way. You take the tissue, or take anything that you want to put it on, and use some of this glitter glue. My bottle looks terrible, doesn't it, y'all? Oh my gosh. And let it kind of dry a little bit, and then you put this on here. I'm sure there's a lot of other ways to do this, but I have never bought, this is kind of that full that you can take and, put it on stuff. So I thought, well, let's see if this works. I just thought this was so pretty because it's kind of in different colors, and that's what I liked about it, because when you bought it, you got several different colors in this. It's kind of got a little blue flecks, gold, copper, and kind of an orangey color. So, we'll go with a lot of different things, and I decided to try it out and see if I can get a little bit of this fooling on there. And it looks like it's going to work pretty good. I don't know, it just was something different that I thought about. I used a little bit of blue in my fall theme, so I kind of wanted this with a little bit of blue in it. And I just like adding a little something different to your pages, and when you're journaling and stuff, I like doing that because I think it's fun. Kind of breaks it up a little bit. I was wondering if you could even kind of heat this up, I thought about putting the heat gun on it, and seeing if it would work. But this is my first time to experiment with something like this, so I like it. And then it said just brush off the excess, so yeah, I think that's going to be really pretty. So let me set this to the side. Something else I can play around with. But anyway, I cut these out kind of like tags, and like I said, I took some tissue paper and kind of just went over it with some stain and stuff. And I'm going to put it on here, and I was going to take one of these and just kind of tear out one of these really pretty leaves. Let's see if I'm too close to the end now. Let's bring it back out. It's been such beautiful weather here in Texas the last few days. It's really gotten fall-like. It's gotten chilly, and it's just so much fun to feel that Christmas, I've got Christmas on my mind, crispness in the air, and it really makes you want to get out your fall decorations and decorate. So I've just put my Halloween stuff up. Today is Halloween, but I've had it up for about a month, so I was getting tired of it. I'm ready to get out my fall stuff. So I'll be working on that the next few days too. But, you know, there's just been so much going on, and everybody's been so busy, and everybody's been, oh, tore that one wrong. Let's see if I can fix that. Everybody's been trying to stay well, you know. I don't want to get sick. It's crazy sickness going around. But so far, so good. I never dreamed that our lives would be where they are now, you know, with so much going on with the COVID and stuff. So, you know, it's just like, if you think back a year ago, would we ever dream that we'd be running around with masks on when we went everywhere? I never thought that would happen. But you know what? That's what life's all about. You know, things happen and you gotta learn to adjust. And hopefully things are gonna get back to normal. Anyway, I'm gonna go around the edges of this with a little stain. And y'all, I wanted to, of course, I'm always one of these type people that, you know, people figure things out long before I ever thought about it. But my mom and I were discussing, we bought these big old archival ink things, probably when I've probably had mine for 7 or 8 years, and you know, it just got where it wouldn't hardly ink anymore. You know, I couldn't use it to stamp with. And I had bought some stuff to fill it up and all that kind of stuff. So she said that she was just using hers like we used to, you know, Ranger inks. So we just actually spray water on it. And I'm telling you, if you have some of these and they don't work, or you're like, what am I going to do with these? I was fixing to throw mine away because they just didn't do anything any good. Well, they work fantastic for this. So if you have some hanging around, try to revive them by just spritzing some water on there, okay? And you can use it. I think it works great. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to, like, see. I'm not for sure yet how I'm going to put this on here. This may be a little big. I don't even know if I'm going to use that now. But, see, it's supposed to kind of hang like that. I don't know if I can even use that on here because, see, it's got like a little tag on there. It's so pretty, though. I love it. Maybe what I'll do is do it and wrap it around on the other side. That'd work. Okay, that's what I'll do. Okay, so I'm going to do that. First, I'm going to get this down. Just a minute. I got my stick glue out, and I like the Scotch Create. It's really good glue. I know some people are using a new kind my mom was telling me about. She's always telling me about all the new stuff people are doing because she's more diligent to watch YouTube than me. I get so busy doing stuff that, you know, I don't really watch it as much as I need to. And well, one reason why is because I told my mom that's the reason why is because it makes me want to do about 1,000 things. You know, I'll see something somebody's doing and I want to stop and start doing it. So sometimes I just can't watch it because it gets me overwhelmed. But I know there's so many people out there that love to watch the YouTubes and the ladies crafting, and we have so many great crafters. Okay, so I got that on there. Just make sure that you get the edges good. And it kind of gives it a little bit of texture. I don't know if you can see that when you use that. And that's just strictly tissue paper. I love texture. That is so pretty. Okay, and so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wrap this on here like that. And that way it'll show on the other side too. So, let's see. I'm going to put some this down on here. I'm fixing to start, I think I'm going to do, I'm not for sure if I'm going to do 2 Christmas things or just one. I don't know. You know, Christmas time, you get so busy with, you know, trying to get your decorations out and just so many things to do that, you know, I don't know if I'm going to have time to do a lot of crafting. And not because I don't want to, believe me. It's because, you know, you run out of time. That piece right there, I don't know if I want to tear that off or not. One thing is, this is not folding right. Oh. I think I'm going to just tear that off. That's just a little piece of, yeah, that's fine. Little piece of freezer paper. Okay. All right. So that is really cute. I like that. Okay, and what I thought about doing is I took this as just some of that heavy muslin or canvas, and I, you know, did the zigzag stitch on it, made a ruffle out of it. I'm going to put that over here, I think, on the side. Like that. And I had printed out these words, you know, and some of them are autumn words like pumpkin spice, fall leaves, fall in the air. So I think I'm going to get, let's see here. Let's just get us these fall leaves. Those are not fall things. And just tear these out and, okay. That way I can like put that down there, but I need that a little bit, tear off a little bit more of that. Okay. Now then, where is my, go around that. Okay. For sure. Let's see. I had found this idea from Pinterest. So I've actually took a picture of it, and, you know, I want to do some more layering on here. So let me grab a few more things. I'll be right back. Okay. So I had bought this burlap ribbon at Walmart. They had some, if you go back there in the floral department, they had a whole bunch of this different colors, and I bought like yellow, blue, orange, and I mean kind of an off-white. And you can do so much. It wasn't very expensive. I think it was like $4 and something, but you can do a lot with it. I love layering with burlap. It's one of my favorite when I layer and make my snippets and stuff, because it just adds a lot of texture to your project. So let me get this kind of done up a little bit more, and I'm taking a little bit of blue and putting on here too, just to kind of bring out the blue, you know, on here. It says fall in the air. I just want a little bit of blue to come out. So that'll look good on there. And I think what I'm gonna do is sew that on there. And then this is some stuff that I had got from Susan, who has SM Tiffany Lane on Etsy. I recently purchased some of this from her, and these in little embroidery flowers, the different colors. I got an orange one, I got these brown ones, but this is what I love, the mesh part of it, and I think that is so pretty. I wish I could just buy a bunch of it too. It's just yummy, and it looks really cool when you put it on something, so that's cool. I like that look. But I'm gonna put some brown behind that. So let me find some to show y'all my snippet container. This is what I do and make a lot of snippets, unless I'm making just, you know, a certain color. This is my colored snippet container. And this is the orange I was telling you about. And here's the kind of off-white color one that's really pretty. But when I'm making my snippets, I, you know, get all kinds of little pieces of laces and fabric, and I put it together in a container. That way, you know, I can grab what I need, and this works really great for me. So I'm looking for some brown though. I just seen it, and now I know, there it is. See, and then I just cut up little pieces of material, and that way I can use it underneath stuff. So anyway, that's something that I do. I love to make snippets, and I use them a lot in my when I'm crafting. So I love them on tags. Oh, they're so beautiful to put them up there on the top of the tag. Just so pretty. Okay, I like to kind of stretch that material to give it that you know, rough edge. When you don't cut it a certain way, you can't really get that. Kind of give it that. Okay, so let's put these, or do I want to use this one? I don't know. Stretch that. Trying to get those edges really ratty looking. I'm sorry, I call it ratty. Let's see here. Let me go over this. See, this, what I did to that, I just changed the color of it. And look what that did. Wouldn't that be pretty on something, you know? Little circles. So that's cool. But that's all I did, was just put a little ink on there and change the color of it. So, all right. A little bit of brown up here. I wish I had a longer piece of this. I know I do somewhere. I even thought about putting some of this down here. I love this fabric. I mean, this, my mother took a lot of different colors, different things, laces and stuff, and she had some camel dye, and the color of it was camel, it said. And it just, oh, it was beautiful. I loved it. I made her give me some of it. I said, I want some of that. So she was kind enough to share. Okay. So I'm spending way too much time on this as usual. I don't know if I want that down there or not. Sometimes you just have to keep messing around with something till you get what you like. I don't really like having that script with this that close together. That doesn't look good. All right, I'm going to cut one of these little flowers out. They're so pretty. I might use that up there at the top. But let me see. I hope y'all can see what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm trying to decide. You know, when you're trying to film something, things don't never come together very good. Let's see here. pretty. Love the way that turned out. Go around it with some ink. Just maybe stick that right there. But that is going to be so pretty. It takes me a minute sometimes to, you know, when I'm doing something, I'm like, okay, what looks the best? I don't know. That's why it takes me so long to make anything. Some people can, you know, like Laurie, a girl on the ridge, she can make stuff so quickly, and I'm so slow. Okay, I'm going to stick with that. I really like to have something brown underneath this, but for time's sake, I'm going to go ahead and just stick it down. I'm using my Fabri-Tac, and then I'm going to put this here, but I think I'm going to cut it, make it not quite so long. Still trying to figure this one out. Let's put that, pull that down. And I like that. Okay. So I'm going to take my stick glue and glue this down right here. I want to use some of this to kind of bring out the blue a little bit. My goodness, I nearly just spilled that whole thing of that fulling stuff all over the place. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Okay. So this here, I don't know. It's not really jumping out at me. Let me see. Maybe if I put a little blue with it. A bigger piece of blue to tie that blue in at the bottom, at the top to the bottom. Oh yeah, that looks much better. Okay, okay. Yes. See, if you just keep messing with something, it always comes together. And then I can stick this right here to tie that in. Oh yeah, that looks really fantastic. Okay. This makes me happy. Maybe I'm going to reverse it though, because that piece actually doesn't have anything on it right there. Let's reverse. Put this one here. I know y'all are, I do everything so strange when I craft sometimes. But this is so much fun. And that tissue paper, really give it a try. It's great for layering. And if you're like me, I have tons of tissue paper because I save it. you know, if I see something I get from some gift or something, or see something I really like, I, you know, buy it. And I have a whole drawer of tissue paper. Oh, that's just darling. Isn't that so cute, y'all? I love the way this turned out. It's adorable. Let me see if I can see. And on the back, it's pretty too, because it's, you know, already got all that pretty lacy color on there. Like I did a lot of work on it. So all I gotta do is put me some reinforce up there and decide if I'm going to put, you know, what I'm gonna use up there at the top. So let me gather that up quick. Okay, so to finish this up, I had found a snippet that I had made up that I had in my stash, and I put some reinforcers on there. Sometimes I put ribbon through it, but I think I'm gonna add this snippet on there. And let's see, do I want to fold it? Sometimes I fold it over. And then I had this straw stuff that I bought last year. It's that, it came in different colors, and I had it on something, so I thought, okay, I can stick that on there to kind of give it some extra dimension there too. But I don't know if I want to keep it up like that. I kind of like the height of that. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put that on there, and I can just stick it on here with this first. And what I'll do is add to the back of it to kind of cover that up on the other side, and that'll give it some pizzazz on the other side. So let's put that on there, and this needs to be stuck on there, my little blue, to tie into the rest of the blue. And we're gonna put this really cute straw stuff on there. Oh, that's so adorable. Get some of this stuff out of here. Oh my gosh, making such a mess. I'm such a messy crafter. Okay, so this out of here so y'all can actually see. All right, so what I'll do now is turn it over, and I'll get my stash and add some to the back of that, and that will be will look good. Okay, we don't need that color. Let's see if I can find some blue stuff. So I found some colors I like, and I'm just going to start gluing them on there. I hope I have enough glue. Okay, I need some more glue. I've just recently purchased a new glue gun. It is a cordless one. So I haven't broke it out yet, but I will be soon, probably, because this one is, oh, what a mess. This one is a mess. Okay, let's put that right there. Yeah. Okay, that's sticking to me. Okay, that'll work. Okay, and then I wanted to, let's glue this on here. I think I'm going to put it to the side. Oh, this is so cute. Turned out so darling. And I'm going to take this and stick it on the back to kind of give it a little more stuff on the back. The little tissue paper with some of that fooling on there, that gilding stuff. That looks so pretty. See? There we go. So this is the back of it. Let me see. Back of it. And the front here. And I might have to trim those off. I'm not for sure if I want them to hang down so much. But it's so pretty, and it's going to look really, really pretty with my altered file. So here's a sneak peek of the altered file folder. This is the blue, pink, kind of a rusty color and browns that I made. And I am going to, this tag I just got through making. I added this MimisCraftyShoppe on the back, created by. I am going to send this with this, and I will be sticking it inside with all these other goodies. So I don't want to show you too much of that because I'll be filming that here in a minute. But also wanted to show you this one, which is my more traditional, that has the oranges, the yellows, the browns, and a little touch of blue too. This one here I made, this tag. This one's really, really pretty too. It's got that same napkin on it, but just a little bit of, glue. It says Indian Summer Came, and this one actually has a little pocket, so that worked out on that one because I put the snippet down at the bottom and fixed the back up too on that one. And then also I made these up. These are little glassine bags. And what I did was I stamped on these and just added some, a little snippet there. And on the front, I had taken another napkin that I had put on freezer paper and just kind of, tore it along the edges and glued that down on there. And it's got something inside of it too. So I'm not going to open it up. I'm going to show that. But here's this one. This is the one that goes with the blue themed one. This one's got a real pretty napkin that's got a pretty bird on there. More of the stamping. And another napkin that goes with that one big napkin that Miss Pamela gave it to me. And this one is also really pretty, and it's got something inside, but I'm not going to pull that out. But anyway, just wanted to share that with y'all right quick. Layering a tag and how much fun that is. You can make them out of file folders, whatever you have. A lot of people have their own tags. I tend to like the really big tags because they're, now I can't find the other one. Oh, I stuck it in here. Okay, here it is. So anyway, thank y'all so much for watching, and I surely appreciate all your comments. And I just want to tell y'all, happy fall. I'm going to be filming my other that I'm going to have for sale in my Etsy store. So y'all check back with me, and y'all have a blessed and safe day.